Ever wondered what snacks ruled the 70s across the US? From crispy fried okra to gooey cheese curds, join us as we take a mouth-watering tour of iconic state treats that defined the decade. Cuisine in the 1970s was something truly special. Not only did we have iconic national favorites that made everyone's mouth water, but each state boasted its own beloved regional treasure. Snacks that locals swore by. Curious about what folks were munching on back then? Buckle up for a delicious road trip down memory lane as we revisit the most iconic snacks of the 1970s, state by state. Alabama, moon pies. In Alabama, moon pies weren't just a treat, they were the treat. A lunchtime staple across the state, these marshmallow-filled, chocolate-covered goodies first came out of Chattanooga, Tennessee in the early 1900s. But by the 70s, Alabama had claimed them as their own. That combo of gooey marshmallow, crunchy graham cookie, and rich chocolate coating, pure southern perfection. Homemade versions were just as popular. Graham crackers, marshmallow fluff, melted chocolate, and done. Add vanilla or peanut butter for an extra twist. Alaska, smoked salmon. Jockey out in Alaska, where the wilderness meets the rugged frontier, smoked salmon jockey was the snack of choice. Packed with protein and omega-3s, this chewy delicacy was perfect for adventurers on the go. Making it was simple. Marinate thin salmon slices in soy sauce, brown sugar, and a dash of liquid smoke, then slow dry them to perfection. Though it never took off nationwide, in Alaska it was more than a snack, it was a way of life. Arizona chimichangas. Arizona in the 1970s was riding the wave of Tex-Mex cuisine, and Tucson was the birthplace of the beloved chimichanga. Deep-fried burritos bursting with shredded meat, beans, and melty cheese. Crispy on the outside, warm and savory on the inside. For a lighter twist, bake them instead of frying. Wrap your favorite fillings in a flour tortilla, fold tight, and bake until golden. Though it's not as trendy as it once was, Arizona still holds the chimichanga close to its heart and stomach. Arkansas, fried pickles. Next stop, Arkansas, where fried pickles ruled the snacking scene. These crispy, tangy bites exploded in popularity during the 1970s, thanks in part to Brunel Fatman Austin and his Duchess Drive-In in Atkins. To make them, slice up dill pickles, dredge in seasoned flour and cornmeal, and fry until golden. Served with ranch or spicy mayo, they were a crunchy, juicy hit. Perfect for bowl games, summer picnics, or just good old-fashioned snacking. California Trail Mix. In health-conscious, adventure-loving California, Trail Mix was the go-to snack of the decade. A custom blend of nuts, seeds, dried fruits, and chocolate. It offered quick energy for surfers, hikers, and beachgoers alike. Best part? You could make it your own. Toast almonds, raisins, sunflower seeds, maybe a few chocolate chips, or honey roasted nuts for a sweet kick. Originally made for hikers, Trail Mix quickly became a household favorite across the Golden State. Colorado. Rocky Mountain. Oysters back in Colorado, things got a little bold. Rocky Mountain oysters, a daring dish born of ranching tradition, were all the rage. Despite the name, they are not seafood at all. These are deep-fried bull testicles, sliced thin, breaded and fried to crispy perfection. Served with cocktail sauce or spicy remoulade, they were a local bar and festival staple in the 1970s. For the brave foodie, it was an unforgettable bite with a story to match. Connecticut. Snickerdoodles. In the cozy kitchens of Connecticut, snickerdoodles were a beloved treat throughout the 1970s. These cinnamon sugar-coated cookies, with their soft, chewy texture and signature tang, from cream of tartar were a nostalgic bite of warmth. Thought to have German or Dutch roots dating back to the 19th century, snickerdoodles found a special place in Connecticut's heart. For the perfect cookie, roll your dough balls generously in cinnamon and sugar, bake until just done, and let them cool on the tray. Pair with a cold glass of milk for that timeless comfort. Delaware boardwalk fries. No trip to the Delaware shore in the 70s was complete without grabbing a paper cup full of golden vinegar-soaked boardwalk fries. These thick-cut potato fries, crispy on the outside and soft inside, became a beachside classic. The double frying method gave them their signature texture, making them irresistible after a day of sun and surf. To make your own, cut russet potatoes into thick wedges, fry once low and slow, then again hot and fast. Douse in malt vinegar, sprinkle with sea salt, and take a bite of seaside nostalgia. Florida. Key lime pie bites. Florida's sunny sweetness was captured perfectly in the 70s with key lime pie bites, mini versions of the state's iconic dessert. These tart, creamy treats delivered all the citrusy zing of key lime pie in a poppable form. The graham cracker crust paired with the tangy lime filling made them ideal for picnics or beach snacks. Press crusts into mini muffin tins, fill with a mix of key lime juice, egg yolks, and sweetened condensed milk. Then bake until just set. Add whipped cream on top for a touch of tropical decadence. Georgia peach cobbler bites. In the heart of the peach state, Georgia's peach cobbler bites became a sweet sensation in the 1970s. These mini versions of the Southern classic turned orchard fresh peaches into handheld heaven. Juicy peaches spiced with cinnamon and nutmeg, topped with a buttery biscuit or crumble, and baked until bubbling. These bites were a hit at potlucks and summer cookouts. Serve warm with a scoop of vanilla ice cream and you've got Georgia sunshine in every bite. Hawaii Spam Musubi. In Hawaii, Spam Musubi became an island favorite during the 70s, merging wartime convenience with Japanese culinary influence. A slice of fried spam, caramelized in soy sauce and sugar, sat atop a compact block of seasoned rice and was wrapped in a band of nori seaweed. This savory, slightly sweet snack was everywhere, from lunchboxes to beach coolers. To recreate it, fry spam slices, press sushi rice into a mold, top with the meat and wrap with nori. Portable, flavorful, and filled with island history. It's a Hawaiian staple that still charms locals and tourists alike. Idaho potato skins. In Idaho, where potatoes reign supreme, potato skins took center stage in the 70s. These crispy baked shells filled with cheesy mashed potato, crumbled bacon and sour cream became a beloved bar snack and party platter favorite. Start by baking whole potatoes, then halve and scoop out the centers. Brush the skins with butter, fill with cheese and bacon, and bake until bubbling. Top with chives or sour cream for that final flourish. In Idaho, this wasn't just a snack, it was a celebration of the state's most iconic crop. Illinois. Chicago mixed popcorn. Illinois gave the world a snack that perfectly blended sweet and savory Chicago mixed popcorn. Created by Garrett Popcorn Shops in Chicago, this mix of caramel and cheddar cheese popcorn became a city staple in the 1970s. The rich, buttery caramel, paired with tangy cheese-coated kernels, made this an addictive combo for movie nights, festivals, and sporting events. Want to try it at home? Make caramel popcorn by coating fresh popcorn in a buttery sugar syrup. Then toss another batch in melted butter and cheese powder. Mix the two for flavor harmony that's pure Chicago. Indiana. Breaded tenderloin sliders. Indiana's take on the classic pork tenderloin sandwich got a playful twist in the 70s with breaded tenderloin sliders. These mini marvels featured crispy fried pork cutlets tucked into soft buns with pickles and a smear of mustard or mayo. Brought over by German immigrants, the sandwich quickly became a Midwestern favorite. To make your own, pound pork thin, dredge in flour, dip in egg, coat with breadcrumbs, and fry to golden perfection. Serve on slider buns for a bite-sized taste of Indiana tradition. Iowa, corn nuts, those crunchy, addictive nuggets took Iowa by storm in the 1970s. While the original concept was developed in 1936 and refined by a California company, it was Iowa's identity as a corn powerhouse that gave this snack its spiritual home. With their bold crunch and savory bite, corn nuts became a staple in school lunches, road trips, and game day snacks. Want to make them at home? Soak large dried corn kernels or hominy overnight, then deep fry until golden and crispy. Sprinkle with salt, garlic powder, or your favorite spice blend for a homemade twist on this iconic munchie. Kansas. BBQ corn chips in Kansas, the smoky soul of barbecue, found a new expression in the form of BBQ corn chips. A crunchy sensation that became a local favorite in the 70s. These chips captured all the sweet, tangy, and spicy notes of Kansas City-style barbecue, packed into a portable snack perfect for ball games, backyard parties, or picnics in the sun. To recreate them, cut corn tortillas into wedges and fry until crisp. Then toss in a mix of smoked paprika, garlic powder, cayenne, and brown sugar. The result? A punchy, flavor-packed snack that's pure Kansas comfort. Kentucky Bourbon Bowls. Kentucky's legendary bourbon heritage found sweet expression in the decadent bourbon bowls of the 1970s. These bite-sized indulgences combined the richness of chocolate, the crunch of pecans, and the warmth of real bourbon whiskey. A festive staple at holiday parties and family gatherings, they were little powerhouses of flavor. To make them, mix crushed vanilla wafers or pecans with powdered sugar, cocoa, and good quality bourbon. Roll the mixture into balls, then coat in powdered sugar or dip in chocolate. Let them rest a day or two to deepen the flavor. It's the spirit of Kentucky in dessert form. Louisiana, beignets are more than a snack. Beignets were a way of life in 1970s. Louisiana, especially in the vibrant heart of New Orleans French Quarter. These pillowy squares of deep-fried dough, lavishly dusted with powdered sugar, brought a taste of French heritage with every bite. Served hot and fresh at Café du Monde alongside a creamy café au lait, beignets became a beloved ritual for both locals and tourists. At home, whip up a soft yeast dough, let it rise, then roll and cut into squares. Fry until golden and puffed, then coat with sugar. They are best enjoyed warm with a hot cup of coffee and maybe some jazz playing in the background. Maine. Whoopie pies. In the 1970s, Maine proudly claimed the whoopie pie as its signature sweet treat. These pillowy chocolate cake sandwiches, filled with a creamy vanilla center, were the stuff of childhood dreams and lunchbox legends. With roots in Amish and New England baking traditions, the whoopie pie struck the perfect balance between rich, chocolatey decadence and light, fluffy sweetness. To make your own, bake soft chocolate cake rounds and sandwich them with marshmallow fluff or sweetened buttercream. Whether enjoyed after school or served at a picnic, whoopie pies were, and still are, a delightful bite of Maine nostalgia. Maine. Whoopie Pies Maine claims the whoopie pie as its official state treat, and this dessert was incredibly popular throughout the 70s. These indulgent treats consist of two soft, cake-like chocolate cookies, perfectly sandwiching a fluffy marshmallow or buttercream filling. Though the exact origins remain a topic of debate, It's widely believed they were first created by Amish women or Pennsylvania Dutch settlers, with Maine elevating the treat to new heights in the 20th century. To make them, start by baking 2 chocolate cake rounds. Once cooled, spread a generous layer of marshmallow fluff or buttercream between them, gently pressing to form a sandwich. For the classic Maine touch, wrap them in plastic for easy packing, in lunchboxes or picnic baskets, offering a sweet treat wherever you go. Maryland crab chips. In Maryland, where blue crabs are a culinary staple, crab chips took center stage as a popular snack in the 70s. These potato chips are seasoned with Old Bay, the signature spice blend traditionally used to season crabs. The chips capture the essence of Maryland's rich seafood culture, delivering a spicy, tangy kick that made them an instant favorite across the state. While you can easily find them in stores, making them at home is a breeze. Just toss plain potato chips with Old Bay seasoning to taste. For extra flavor, pair with crab dip made from cream cheese, crab meat, and more Old Bay seasoning for a truly Maryland experience. Massachusetts, Boston baked beans. Candy Boston baked beans candy. A peanut coated in a sweet, crunchy candy shell was a nostalgic snack in Massachusetts during the 70s. Mimicking the appearance of the classic baked beans, this candy provided a delightful contrast between its sugary coating and salty peanut interior. Popular in penny candy stores and movie theaters, the treat became synonymous with the state's love for sweets. While making the candy from scratch can be tricky, you can replicate a similar treat by roasting peanuts with a sugar coating, combine sugar, water, and red food coloring. Then stir in peanuts and cook until the sugar crystallizes around the nuts. Once cooled, enjoy this old school snack. Michigan, cherry hand pies. Michigan, known for its abundant cherry orchards, made cherry hand pies a beloved snack in the 70s. These hand pies, filled with a sweet and tart cherry filling, quickly became a picnic favorite due to their on-the-go convenience. The flaky crust and goosey filling made them a perfect bite-sized indulgence that celebrated Michigan's signature fruit. To make your own, roll out pie dough and cut it into circles. Then spoon cherry pie filling onto each circle. Fold over the dough and crimp the edges before baking until golden brown. Top with a simple glaze or dusting of sugar for a delicious sweet finish. Minnesota, lefse. Lefse, a traditional Norwegian flatbread, was a cherished snack in Minnesota during the 70s, reflecting the state's deep Scandinavian heritage. Made from potatoes, flour, and butter, lefse is rolled thin and cooked on a griddle, often served warm with butter and sugar or sometimes cinnamon. This comforting treat was a staple during holidays and family gatherings. To make lefse, mash potatoes and combine them with flour, butter, and cream to form a dough. Roll it out thin and cook on a hot griddle until light brown spots appear. Serve warm with butter and sugar, or enjoy with savory fillings like ham or cheese. Mississippi, fried catfish nuggets. In Mississippi, where catfish farming thrives, fried catfish nuggets became a beloved snack during the 70s. These bite-sized pieces of catfish, coated in seasoned cornmeal and fried until crispy, offered a taste of the South's rich culinary tradition. Fried catfish nuggets were commonly served at fish fries, fairs, and roadside diners, often accompanied by hush puppies and coleslaw. To make fried catfish nuggets at home, cut catfish fillets into bite-sized pieces. Dredge them in a mixture of cornmeal, flour, and spices, and fry until golden and crispy. Serve with tartar sauce or a squeeze of lemon for the perfect southern snack. Missouri. Toasted ravioli. Toasted ravioli, a favorite snack in Missouri, particularly in St. Louis, became a hit in the 70s. Legend has it that this dish was born when a chef accidentally dropped ravioli into hot oil instead of water, resulting in a crispy, golden brown treat. Filled with meat or cheese and served with marinara sauce for dipping, toasted ravioli quickly became a staple at Italian restaurants and family gatherings across the state. To make toasted ravioli, coat ravioli in breadcrumbs, then fry in hot oil until golden and crispy. Serve with warm marinara sauce for dipping or bake them for a healthier version's Montana. Huckleberry jam became a Montana staple in the 70s, as locals embraced the wild berry's unique flavor. Grown abundantly in Montana's mountainous regions, huckleberries are similar to blueberries, but offer a tart flavor that makes for a perfect jam. This deep purple spread, balancing sweet and tart, became a favorite for toast, pancakes, and even ice cream. Making huckleberry jam is simple. Combine freshly picked huckleberries with sugar and lemon juice, then cook until thickened. The result is a spreadable taste of Montana's wilderness, perfect for enjoying all year round. Nebraska Runze Bites. In the 1970s, miniature versions of Nebraska's beloved Runze sandwich took the state by storm. These savory bite-sized snacks feature a warm yeast-dough pocket filled with seasoned ground beef, sautéed cabbage, and onions. The compact size made the traditional Runze not only more portable but also more snackable, perfect for on-the-go enjoyment. Golden brown on the outside with a steamy, flavorful filling inside, Runze Bites pack all the hearty goodness of Nebraska cuisine in a single bite. To make your own, prepare a yeast dough, stuff it with the ground beef and cabbage mixture, and bake until golden. These handheld treats are a delightful taste of Nebraska's rich culinary heritage. Nevada Shrimp Cocktail. In the 1970s, Nevada's shrimp cocktail became the iconic snack of choice in Las Vegas, especially in its world-famous casinos. Served chilled with a zesty cocktail sauce, this appetizer quickly became synonymous with the indulgence and excitement of the Vegas Strip. The combination of tender, slightly sweet shrimp and a tangy horseradish spiked sauce made it a hit with both gamblers and tourists. To recreate this classic, simply cook large shrimp until just pink, chill them, and prepare the cocktail sauce by mixing ketchup, horseradish, Worcestershire sauce, and lemon juice. Serve the shrimp perched around the rim of a glass filled with the sauce for an elegant, simple snack that perfectly captures Nevada's luxurious over-the-top charm. New Hampshire apple cider donuts. New Hampshire's fall season in the 1970s was forever tied to the delicious aroma of apple cider donuts. These cake-like treats were infused with the essence of apple cider, giving them a subtle yet satisfying apple flavor and a moist, tender texture. Coated in cinnamon sugar, they offered the perfect blend of sweetness and spice, making them a beloved autumn snack. To recreate them at home, reduce apple cider to concentrate its flavor. Then mix it into your donut batter. Fry the donuts until golden brown and roll them in cinnamon sugar while they're still warm. The result is a tender, aromatic treat that pairs perfectly with a cup of hot cider, capturing the very essence of New Hampshire's fall charm. New Jersey Disco Fries. New Jersey's disco fries became a local favorite in the 1970s, offering a comforting blend of crispy fries topped with melted mozzarella cheese and savory brown gravy. A late-night diner staple, these fries quickly gained popularity for their rich, hearty flavors, perfect for satisfying cravings after a night out. The dish became synonymous with New Jersey's vibrant diner culture and was often enjoyed with a side of conversation and coffee. To make them at home, simply prepare fries, fresh or frozen. Smother them with warm brown gravy and top with a generous layer of melted mozzarella cheese. The result is a dish that's equal parts indulgent and nostalgic, perfect for a cozy night in or a quick snack with friends. New Jersey disco fries, New Jersey's answer to poutine, became a popular late-night diner favorite in the 1970s. This indulgent treat features crispy French fries topped with melted mozzarella cheese and rich brown gravy. The combination of crispy, gooey, and savory elements made it a go-to comfort food after a night out. To make it disco fries, start with crispy seasoned fries, then top with shredded mozzarella and broil until melted. Finally, pour hot brown gravy over the top. The result is a messy, comforting snack that perfectly embodies the spirit of New Jersey's vibrant diner culture. New Mexico green chili stew cups. Green chili stew cups were a beloved snack in New Mexico during the 1970s, showcasing the state's famous Hatch green chilies. These mini servings of the classic stew feature tender chunks of pork or chicken, simmered with roasted green chilies, potatoes, and a mix of aromatic spices. The result is a hearty and spicy dish packed with New Mexican flavor. To prepare, sauté meat with onions and garlic, then add diced green chilies, potatoes, and broth. Simmer until everything is tender, then serve in small cups for a portable taste of New Mexico's signature dish. Perfect for gatherings or quick snacks. New York soft pretzels. Soft pretzels became an iconic New York street food in the 1970s, offering a quick, satisfying snack for busy city dwellers. These large, twisted pretzels feature a chewy interior and a slightly crisp, salted exterior. Often sold by street vendors, they became synonymous with fast-paced New York lifestyle. To make soft pretzels at home, prepare a yeast dough, shape it into a classic twist, then briefly boil it in a baking soda solution. Brush with egg wash, sprinkle with coarse salt, and bake until golden brown. The result is a filling, portable snack that captures the essence of New York's street food scene. North Carolina sweet potato chips. Sweet potato chips became a popular snack in North Carolina during the 1970s, celebrating the state's abundant sweet potato crops. These crispy, slightly sweet chips offered a healthier alternative to traditional potato chips. Thinly sliced sweet potatoes are fried or baked until crispy, then seasoned with salt or your choice of spices. The natural sweetness of the potato creates a perfect balance of sweet and savory. To make them at home, thinly slice sweet potatoes, toss them with oil and seasoning. Then bake or fry until crispy. The result is a crunchy, addictive snack that showcases North Carolina's agricultural heritage. North Dakota Knofler Soup. For a hearty taste of North Dakota, try Knofler Soup, a comforting gourmand Russian dish that became a favorite in the 70s. This creamy soup features small dumplings made of flour and eggs simmered in a potato-based broth, often enriched with chicken. The result is a warm, filling meal that's perfect for North Dakota's chilly winters. To make it, prepare the dumplings by mixing flour, eggs, and milk. Then simmer potatoes and onions in chicken broth before adding the dumplings. Finish with cream for a rich and satisfying dish that reflects North Dakota's diverse cultural influences. Ohio Buckeyes. Ohio Buckeyes, named after the state tree's nut, became a sweet sensation in the 70s. These treats feature a smooth peanut butter filling partially dipped in chocolate, resembling the iconic Buckeye nut. The combination of creamy peanut butter and rich chocolate made them a popular treat at parties. To make them, mix peanut butter with powdered sugar and butter. Roll into balls, then dip in melted chocolate, leaving a circle of peanut butter visible. Chill until set for a nutty treat that captures Ohio's state pride. Oklahoma fried okra. Fried okra became a classic snack in Oklahoma during the 70s, showcasing the state's southern flavors. This crispy treat features bite-sized pieces of okra coated in cornmeal and fried to golden perfection. The result is a savory snack with a slightly creamy interior. To prepare, slice fresh okra into rounds, dredge in seasoned cornmeal, then fry until crispy. Serve hot with a sprinkle of salt for a southern-inspired snack that embodies Oklahoma's agricultural heritage. Oregon Marionberry Pie Bites. Marionberry Pie Bites emerged as a beloved treat in Oregon in the 70s, featuring the state's signature marionberries, a type of blackberry with a sweet tart flavor. These mini pies pack all the deliciousness of a traditional marionberry pie into a convenient handheld form. To make them, prepare a flaky pie crust and fill with a mixture of marionberries, sugar, and cornstarch. Bake until golden, then serve warm or at room temperature for a portable taste of Oregon's famous berry. Rhode Island clam cakes. Clam cakes became a popular seaside snack in Rhode Island in the 70s. These golden brown fritters are made by mixing chopped clams into a savory batter, deep frying them until crispy on the outside and tender inside. The briny clam flavor and crispy texture made them a hit at beach concessions. To make them, mix chopped clams with a batter of flour, eggs, and milk. Then fry until golden. Serve with tartar sauce for a taste of Rhode Island's coastal cuisine. South Carolina boiled peanuts. Boiled peanuts became a popular roadside snack in South Carolina during the 70s. This simple yet flavorful treat features raw peanuts boiled in salted water until 70s, featuring the state's signature marionberries, a type of blackberry with a sweet tart flavor. These mini pies pack all the deliciousness of a traditional marionberry pie into a convenient handheld form. To make them, prepare a flaky pie crust and fill with a mixture of marionberries, sugar, and cornstarch. Bake until golden, then serve warm or at room temperature for a portable taste of Oregon's famous berry. Rhode Island clam cakes. Clam cakes became a popular seaside snack in Rhode Island in the 70s. These golden brown fritters are made by mixing chopped clams into a savory batter, deep frying them until crispy on the outside and tender inside. The briny clam flavor and crispy texture made them a hit at beach concessions. To make them, mix chopped clams with a batter of flour, eggs, and milk. Then fry until golden. Serve with tartar sauce for a taste of Rhode Island's coastal cuisine. South Carolina boiled peanuts. Boiled peanuts became a popular roadside snack in South Carolina during the 70s. This simple yet flavorful treat features raw peanuts boiled in salted water until tender. Serve in paper bags for a salty, addictive snack that embodies South Carolina's laid-back food culture. South Dakota chislik, a meat-based snack, gained popularity in South Dakota during the 70s. This dish features small cubes of meat, traditionally mutton, but often beef or venison, deep fried and seasoned with garlic salt. The result is a crispy exterior with a juicy, flavorful interior. To make chislik, cut meat into small cubes, season with garlic salt, then fry until crispy. Serve hot with toothpicks for a protein-packed snack that reflects South Dakota's ranching culture. Tennessee Goo Goo Clusters. Goo Goo Cluster, a Nashville-born candy, became popular in Tennessee in the 70s. These sweet confections feature caramel, marshmallow nougat, and roasted peanuts, all coated in milk chocolate. The combination of textures and flavors made them a beloved treat. To recreate them, layer caramel, marshmallow nougat, and peanuts. Then coat in melted milk chocolate. Allow to set for a sweet, nutty indulgence that captures Tennessee's innovative candy-making approach. Texas chili con queso. Chili con queso, a favorite in Texas, became a party staple in the 70s. This creamy, spicy cheese dip features melted cheese blended with chili peppers, tomatoes, and spices. Often served with tortilla chips, it became a must-have at gatherings. To make it, melt processed cheese with canned diced tomatoes and green chilies, adding spices to taste. The result is a warm, gooey dip that perfectly represents Texas's bold, flavorful cuisine. Utah green Jello with carrots. Green Jello with carrots became a quirky yet beloved dish in Utah during the 70s. This unique side dish or dessert features lime-flavored gelatin mixed with shredded carrots. Its popularity in Utah led to lime jello becoming an unofficial state food. To prepare, simply mix lime jello according to the package directions, then stir in shredded carrots. The result is a colorful, textured dish that reflects Utah's creative approach to family-friendly foods. Vermont Maple Candy. Vermont Maple Candy, showcasing the state's famous maple syrup, became a sweet sensation in the 70s. This melt-in-your-mouth treat is made by heating maple syrup to a high temperature, then cooling and crystallizing it into various shapes. To make it, boil pure maple syrup to the soft ball stage, then stir vigorously as it cools to encourage crystallization. Pour into molds and let set for a pure, intense maple flavor in a portable form. Virginia Peanut Soup. Peanut soup with roots in colonial Virginia saw a resurgence in the 70s. This creamy, savory soup features a peanut butter base enriched with chicken stock and seasonings. The result is a unique, nutty flavor that became a comforting staple in Virginia cuisine. To make it, sauté onions and celery. Then blend with chicken stock, peanut butter, and cream. Simmer until heated through for a rich, satisfying soup that reflects Virginia's historical and agricultural heritage. Washington smoked salmon dip became a popular appetizer in Washington state during the 70s, showcasing the region's famous Pacific salmon. This creamy dip features flaked smoked salmon mixed with cream cheese, sour cream, and herbs. The result is a rich, savory spread perfect for crackers or vegetables. To make it, blend cream cheese and sour cream with flaked smoked salmon, then mix in chopped dill, lemon juice, and capers. Chill before serving for a taste of Washington's prized seafood in an easy, shareable form. Wyoming Bison Jerky Bison. Jerky emerged as a popular snack in Wyoming during the 70s, reflecting the state's frontier roots. This lean, protein-rich snack is made from thin strips of bison meat that are seasoned and dried. The result is a chewy, savory treat with a rich, slightly gamey flavor. To make it, marinate thin slices of bison meat in soy sauce, Worcestershire sauce, and spices. Then dry in a dehydrator or low-temperature oven. The finished product offers a taste of Wyoming's wild heritage in a convenient, long-lasting form. Which of these iconic snacks from the 70s caught your attention? Is there a state that could have been represented better? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe,